Okay, hello everyone, my name is Robert, and today I'll be walking you guys through my CRUD car rental system program built with Python. Now, this is for my Purwadhika JCDSI batch 0201 Capstone 1 project. Now, let's begin. Now, the main building blocks of this project are these ones here. Now, this is the cars nested dictionary that contains the different categories of cars and their models as well, followed by the add-ons. Now this is a list of optional services that I offer. And now we have the rental cart. Now this is a empty list. So this acts as a cart for the customer to choose whatever he or she would want to put in the cart. And now we have the core functions. So starting with the calculate total function. Now this function handles the entire cost of calculation for the rental order. It loops through each booked car in the rental cart, and it multiplies the daily price by the number of rental days, and then checks whether the user has added any optional services, such as the add-ons, for example, that I've made. And now we have the second function, which is the display cart. Now this function acts as a it first checks if the car is empty and exits early if nothing is inside. But if there is something inside, it will build a table row by row. Each row will contain the car's name, category, days rented, price, subtotal, and any add-ons that the customer chooses to add. Now this structured output allows the user to clearly see their current rentals and costs. Now the key feature for this function is the enumerate. Now this will be used to, I guess it acts as a number each item in the cart, which helps users pick cars by index in later functions. And tabulate to output a polished table. And now we have the third function, which is the select category. Now this is a navigation menu for browsing the cars. Now it will continuously show all the cars that are available until the user chooses to add one or decides to return to the main menu. And now we have the next function, which is the select car category. Now this function will be used for the actual car booking process. It filters cars in the chosen category to only display those that are marked as is available true. Now the user then selects a car, and he or she will choose the number of days that he or she wants to rent the car for, and the program stores this booking details in the cart. And now we have entered the remove car function. Now this is the delete feature of this function. Now this manages all the cancellation of car booking, and if the car is empty, then it will stop right away. No issue at all. But otherwise, if it shows something in the cart, then the user will be able to choose whether to remove the item by index and delete it from the list. Now the key feature of this function is the .pop, which is to remove the rental from the cart and return it to the remove dictionary. And now we have the update rental function. Now this is the update feature of this function. Now this will let the user adjust the number of rental days for an already booked car without needing to rebook it from scratch. Now this function will display the cart and ask which car the user would want to update, because if there are more than one car, then the customer will be able to choose which car to update. And now we have the add-ons function. Now this will provide the customization by allowing the users to attach add-ons to their rental car, and it will loop through each book car, because if there is more than one car, then we need to choose what to add or not to add for each cars. And now we have the main menu function. Now this acts as a central controller for the entire application. Now this will be displayed whenever the user is inside the program, and he or she will be able to choose what to do with the program. Right here. Right, so those are the functions. Let me just look through it for one more time. Okay, and then now let's run the program. Okay. Okay, so right now the car is empty because we haven't added any car yet, as you see. And the current total is 0 because we haven't added yet again. But now let's add a car by pressing number 2. And let's choose the category. For example, let's choose number 1 for sedan. And let's pick number 5, Mazda 3. And let's say that we want to rent the car for 3 days. And let's go back to the main menu. Okay. So the car that we chose was this one for $56 per day. And because we choose 3 days, it's times 3. So now the current total is 168. And now if we click the view cart again, it will show a more detailed information for the car that we chose just now. And now let's say we want to add another car. Let's say we want to add a SUV this time. And let's pick number 3 for 2 days. And if we go back to the main menu, the total will change. And if we click the view car again, it will show the newly added car. Okay, so let's say we want to remove a car from the cart. So we press number 3 for remove car. And let's remove number 1, for example. And now the current total has changed. And if we click the view cart again, it has been removed from the cart. Great. And let's say that we want to update the rental days for a certain car. Oh, but first let's add one more car just to show how it's done. Actually, let's add one more car as well. There we go. And if we click the view cart, it has displayed 3 cars right now. So let's update one of the car. And let's say that we don't want to rent the Hyundai Elantra for 4 days, but we want to rent it for, let's say, just 2 days instead. And if we go back to the view rental cart, yep, it has been updated to 2 days. And yeah, like, let's say these cars are like for a big group, you know, so. Okay, and let's try to add some add-ons. Number 3. And let's choose an add-on for number 2, the Hyundai Elantra, number 1. And let's say that we don't want to add any add-ons for for car number 3. And if we go back to the view rental cart, yep, it has been added, the add-ons, and not added this add-on for this car. Okay, and let's say we were done for this program. We want to check checkout and get the cars. Just click checkout, and there you go. The program has been done. Okay, thank you everyone, and I hope you have a good day. Thank you.